Okay, good. And then removes the help contents and then zips it. So great, it does both for us. Once Audacity's finished building, and this is the build we're going to use, release static, we can just run it from the command line. And right now I'll check our plugins folder. You know, yeah, so where do I get these plugins from? Because they're not here. So I think if I do a search on that, on the web, something will pop up. Yeah, I don't see... Yeah, because you see it checks. That's the first thing it does. It checks if... Okay, wait, let's read this. If the file does not exist, then echo missing plug. Yeah, so it's gonna error out on us. We could even run it right now and it would do that. So let's do a Google search on that. Hopefully we'll get the mailing list answer. Did I copy? That should be gverb. So I didn't even type Audacity Mac build, but it's probably gonna pop up. Wow. Oh, it's a .so, that's right. Audacity build. Huh. Need a G. So... So it looks like these you have to get manually. Can you get them there? I do not know. Oh, look. Download. Latest release of my plugins. Okay, these are... Let me get this in the Mac. So, okay, new directory. Call it... let's go to... There's a temp directory here too. No, there's no temp directory. Let's make one. I don't like using /temp because sometimes I want this stuff to stay around. So get it, boom. Yeah, it's pretty fast. tar xvf, is it dash? I think it is. Xvf, this file. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Do you have to make them? I wonder if that's the way we've been doing it all along. Okay, what's the one we were looking for? Gverb? There it is. so.c. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, we could do a yeah, there's a configure. Is there? I don't see it. Yeah. Configure. I don't see any configure. So you just make. Maybe just make. Well, let's read. Let us go back. Yeah. So, release Mac release build. This stuff probably has all of it. No, this is the script that we were just looking at. Darn it. Mac users, can you try this? Ah, wait. Darn it, that's not right. Shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna try make. So I'll try the make here. See what happens. Let's config. See, I don't know how this one should be configured at all. But I guess the default one's probably alright. No, I should probably like enable Unicode universal. Let me cancel that. Configure -- help. I'm sure it'll say some things. So this is the default stuff, but is there enable universal binary? So enable Darwin. Yeah. We want enable Darwin. So this is going to be the tricky one that we have to document. Let's just try enable release. Sometimes, like Audacity has this thing where you have to do disable debug. If you forget one of these, it won't do the right thing. It'll just build debug. So yeah, unfortunately. Enable universal binary. Let's just try that. And then enable Darwin. And then what's the other one? There was one more, I thought. Maybe not. I think those are the two. Yes. So I guess pretty far. It didn't say that's illegal, so maybe it's done it. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so now the Linux one have finished, and let's look. So these are pretty comparable, and these are much smaller, and these worked last time. Let me just make sure that Audacity read-only bit is okay. So svn-diff. I believe I did this already. Yeah, so for some reason the GitHub. Okay, that's what the config did. So we don't worry about that. But there's no source differences. Yeah, there's all config thingamabobs. Yeah, so what we can do now is go into source, make sure there's no patch directory of mine lying around. This is its own checkout, so I don't have to worry about that. Make dir mc rc1. Then I move star 2.0.0.tar star to mcrc1. cd mcrc1. Now we have to tar. Can you do tar xvf on bz? I don't know. So we'll do it first on Audacity min source, and then we'll build and run that. While that's going on, the Mac side has, well actually that's pretty quick. So let's go inside. Let me go outside and move Audacity source 2.0 to Audacity source 2.0 min, and that way we'll be able to distinguish the two. I'm just going to do the most simplest configure make. This is what the basic user will want to be able to do. So let's try that. And while that's going on, that'll take a while. There's probably system libraries since there's not any source in there for the lib source. So the configure had an error. It couldn't find FFTW. So maybe I can do. That's kind of crappy. I wonder if I can get those SOs from anywhere. Actually, I have the SOs. They're just the previous ones, right? Yeah. I can just use the previous SOs. I wonder if they're in our SVN. I don't think so, but sorry, I have to check. Yeah. So unfortunately there's no README for the Mac. I don't think there's a README, at least. Yeah, that's the main README. Yeah, but we don't have I guess we can't legally keep that, or at least for political reasons we can't keep that in our SVN. So, well, and I'm pretty sure we don't have that in our lib source. What is that called? What was that called? Plugins.org. There's no one that distributes them. It's kind of surprising. Yeah, surprisingly, it's not very well documented. Let's just read what Leland had to say. This was in 2008, so that might have been the last time the plugins were built. Oh, I have a Gravatar now. And it even says how many times I posted.